At this point in the journey, in the cycle through the year, the movement through our lives, we have arrived at an interesting place. Energetically, and in truth, psychologically, we are at a crossroads. The heart chakra is the meeting place of our spiritual selves and our human selves. That which is above flows down into us through the crown and settles in the heart with all the knowledge of lessons and patterns. That which is below flows up into us from the root and settles into the heart with all the experience that has brought us to this place. That may be times of wonder, beauty, and grace, and that may be times of confusion, pain, and despair. At this time, when we have moved out of fledgling energies and are starting to gain some solid steps, how these energies come together and how they begin to impact on each other will create the circumstances that determine our future. We are as trees, with our roots reaching down deep into the earth, drawing from the past to inform our current circumstances, and our branches reaching up toward the cosmos, stretching out and growing in all directions. If the past, flowing into the present, carries more impetus than the awareness of lessons and potential for growth, especially if that past has been devastating or traumatic, there may be a challenge in expanding into a life of courage and passion. The water that flows up from the roots must meet the energy drawn from the light in order to create a healthy environment within for continued life. Experience plus knowledge equals wisdom. This is the time when we have the opportunity to step into a whole new way of being an adult. As has been said in many different ways in earlier cycles, the experiences we had in childhood certainly have the power to shape us. But at a certain point, we have the freedom to wrest that power back. This is the point. This is the crossroads. This is the opportunity to step onto the road of your own life, for the road that others chose for you is no longer an option. This meditation takes you further along the journey into your inner landscape to the place where your world tree stands. Reminiscent of Yggdrasil, and yet imbued with your own unique personal shape. The communion with your world tree opens you to a deeper appreciation for all that has brought you to where you are in your journey. And it invites a broader anticipation for all that you may experience in the days, months, years, and decades to come. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Allow your breath to drop you into a deep place within yourself. Each inhale connects you to those places within that may hold tension, discomfort, or unease. Each exhale invites you to release those tensions into the cosmos, bringing you to the balanced place in the center of the above and the below that connects spirit and human, the place between, where magic happens. If you have done the previous meditations, find yourself back in that place by the riverbank where you met your personal power animals. And if you are coming newly to the meditations, see yourself at the side of the banks of a river. You see yourself rise from those banks, feeling a solid sense of self within. For those who have journeyed, you recall how you faced the inner dragon and made it your friend. You recall how you have been touched by the light of the sun and the mystery of the moon. And you recall how most recently you met the allies who champion your progress. You feel all of these energies, all of these guides and supports coming together within you, feeling strong and sure. As you turn to scan the landscape, you notice that the daylight is growing stronger as well. It is late morning, and there is far more warmth in the rays of the sun that alight on your face and skin. You notice also that in the time you spent by the banks of the river, the land has burst forth with life. Delicate shoots of grass carpet the ground that sprouts forth a sea of tiny, colorful flowers. It is truly a sight for the eyes, beautiful to behold, and you feel the energy rise within you to meet such beauty. And in the center of the scene, a towering, majestic tree rises before you. So massive. It is astounding that it did not capture your attention before. Attached to the highest branches are almost impossibly long ribbons that dance around the trunk of the tree as they are caught by tendrils of wind. As you draw nearer to the tree, you notice that not only is the air around it almost electric, but that there is a definite difference that you can feel in the energies coming from the different parts of the tree. You find a welcoming space amongst the tree roots and nestle in, stilling your body so you can more fully experience these differing energies. Starting with the area around where you sit, you can sense 3 distinct energetic emanations. It brings to your mind faint echoes of the realms from the Norse Eddas, particularly Helheim, the home of the dead. Niflheim, the world of fog and mist. And Mispelheim, the land of fire. The roots of the tree do not feel perhaps quite so dark and challenging as these realms, but there's a definite sense of shadow lurking here, drawing up remembrance from deep, deep in the earth of times so long ago that held the potential to numb your hopes. Take some time to explore these energies, getting a sense of how they can potentially inhibit the movement of growth and how that might be shifted. And at a certain point, when you feel that you have explored these deeper energies, you feel your awareness drawn upward, soaring to dizzying heights until you feel yourself perched up, right on top, within the swaying branches at the top of the tree. And here too you feel the three distinct energetic emanations that seem to mirror those you just felt. Again, echoes of the Eddic realms bring to mind Alfheim, the home of the elves, Vanheim, the home of the Vanir, and Asgard, the home of the Aesir. And these elevated energies inspire, expand, and enhance you as the branches reach out and up to the cosmos, so you can feel the gathering current of potential and vision coursing down the branches toward the trunk. You realize that this current was the electric charge you felt in the air around the tree as you approached. And with that realization, you find yourself dropped solidly into the trunk of the tree. You explore this space between root and branch. This is the middle ground, and it brings to mind thoughts of Middle Earth, of Midgard, the home of the humans, Jotunheim, the home of the giants, and Svartalheim, the home of the dwarfs. This in-between place, the trunk of the world tree, feels so stable, solid, centered. The energies here feel so nurturing. From this place, informed by both the above and the below, you know in your heart that all things are possible. And with a breath, you find yourself once more nestled in the roots, feeling the whole of the tree reflected in the whole of you. One of the multicolored ribbons dances past on the wind, and as you reach out to touch it, it comes instantly loose from its moorings on the high branch of the tree and flutters to your feet. You pick it up, roll it up, and tuck it into the same place, that pouch that protects your precious golden seed that you claimed right at the beginning of this journey, knowing that it will always connect you to this transformative place of power and magic. You bring your awareness back to your breath. And take 3 deep centering breaths, each one bringing you back more fully, more solidly into your physical space, into the here and now. And when you are ready, when you feel fully back, take one more deep breath to open up your eyes. And if you need, take a moment to swoop through your energy field from the top of your head down to your feet, touching your feet, grounding yourself. And know that all the wisdom that you experienced in the meditation, you carry with you in your heart and in yourself.